Hi, Charlene here from Radical Feng Shui with Charlene. I'm in the solarium, it's springtime, and the card that I'm going to share with you today from the I Ching is called the Gentle. And if you can see, the two symbols are the same, as are they here. They are actually wind over wind, but it's not the number 3 start of spring. It is the gentle part between the radical start of all the plants trying to get up and out into the point where it's summer. So there is a gentleness there, and it alludes to the number 4, which is on the Bagua in the southeast. It's all about fortunate blessings, and so it's a beautiful card to pull. I'll read to you what it says. It says, penetrating a soft approach, faith, moderation, subtle but deep influence. It has to do with understanding and nonviolence. So the gentle is, I just love the painting here as well. It's very subtle in its transformation, and so is this time of year. So we're pulling in the energies of knowing what fortunate blessings are, and it can be cash, it can be relationships, but it certainly is our health and well-being. And for me, Feng Shui is a pathway to share with you things that can help in our spaces. So especially in the southeast of a home, or whether you're using the 3-door system, which is always north on the front door. So the best way I can describe it is if you're sitting at a desk, it's always going to be the journey. Number 1 is here. And then you know that the southeast is always in the far corner, because this is south is right across, this is southeast. And that's where the fortunate blessings are. And that's where I tend to put flowers on my desk when I'm working, because I have to change them every week. I have to take out the old ones and get new water. And it reminds me that my fortunate blessings are deeper and more penetrating influence on me than I think. So it's not just about the money. So having said that, the gentle energy is this time of the year that reminds us there's many more things to do. So on a desk, it's one really easy way to point this out. And one thing I would like to mention in Feng Shui, the many layered onion, which is Feng Shui, starts with a basic compass, and that place that we sit is the journey, the number 1. We come in alone and we leave alone. So the number 1 is always in the north, but it's always at the front door in the 3-door system. If you're into compass school, the north is going to be due north in that house or wherever you're laying that out. But on a table, we would use the 3-door system, and that way we know this is north, that's south, this is southeast. It's our fortunate blessings. It's really good to put flowers. It's good to remind ourselves and keep it clear and vibrant. It's about intention. Everything we do in Feng Shui to awaken our understanding and knowledge about the common sense of being on the planet is about awakening and knowing what we can do. What can I do? It's the wood element. The gentle, the spring is wood. It's the little sprout coming out from underneath the earth and trying to survive over time. It's not the fully formed tree. That's the 3 wood element, is the fully formed tree. This is not. So that's where we get that gentle penetrating. It's kind of like drawing us into a place of, I would say, influence. It's a place of influence, but it's also a place of vulnerability. So these things are really important to remember when we're looking at that southeast area on the desk, keeping it clear, keeping it vibrant, keeping it so that we can change things around. Like we put crystals there. In my last little videos, I was talking about sacred space and how, when we create an altar, if we put anything there that are stones or crystals especially, they do have to be cleared. They have to be put in the earth, and all the negativity that they absorb, or all the things that they absorb, obstacles, energetics, you're not having a good day, it lets it go into the earth, and we put those things back. So if on the southeast corner of your desk, you can put a crystal that reminds you that you have to work with it, that you can pick it up, you can put your intentions in it. The flowers, changing the flowers on the southeast area. This is the gentle, and it's gentle over gentle, or it's soft wind over soft wind, which is the card that I'm talking about, the gentle. So thank you for tuning in. I'll be doing more like this just to illustrate the different areas on the bagua, and I'll be using a desk as an example because it alludes to the 3-door system. And that's a good way, if you're new to Feng Shui, to just know that where you walk in a house or where you sit at a desk is one of the 3 doors. And the reason I say 3 doors is that your door may not be in the middle of your house. The door may be on one side or another, thus 1, 2, 3 doors, and you're going to enter into an energetic. I'll be explaining it through the cards and through the elements. Thanks for joining me. My name is Charlene. I've written a book called Elemental Feng Shui. You can go to Frisson Press in Architecture and find the book, and you can have an e-copy. That way you'll be able to follow a lot of what I'm talking about in these little videos that I'm presenting to you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day.